Well, do you guys want to talk about it? All right. Let me do my due diligence. Thank you guys for clicking on my links in the descriptions and checking out my music just right there and my book, The Sorrow King. Let's get into it. LeBron James gets ejected for the first time in his 15-year career. Now, before we go deep into this, let's just look at what has been happening with uh, LeBron James. Last week he got into a little altercation. And listen, we know the game is getting aggressive. We know LeBron is built like a linebacker, and he loves to use his strength, especially when he comes down the middle. But we also know that some plays are set up for the future. Let's take a look at this. Comes down, goes in. He's expecting not the hard foul. Let's take a look at this. He's looking at the foul, but it almost looks like, as a matter of fact, it doesn't almost. He puts his shoulder right into this guy. Now, forgive me for being a little bit slow when it comes to basketball etiquette and the rules of the game. Last time I checked, if you come down and you put your shoulder into a guy's chest, the defender's chest, that is an offensive foul. Isn't that like charging or something? Don't you get a charge call for that? When you do it on purpose. So I know there's fake outs in the game. You get the call and you try to get the and one. But when he does this, he actually misses. See, I don't think his reaction would have been the same if the ball would have went in. But he misses the shot. So let's take a look at it. Boom, come down. Boom, misses the shot all day long. Gets upset. Looks directly at the referee because the referee didn't call foul, and the result is this. Goes over to the referee and makes contact with the referee. This is why the referee threw him out of the game. You cannot make contact with a referee. We saw the same thing happen to Marshawn Lynch. You can't do it. You can't do it. You can't make contact with these referees or push them away or anything. And let's not forget the referees aren't the biggest guys on the field, okay? And on the basketball court. And this guy isn't that big, and LeBron is huge. And when you're coming over screaming at him in an aggressive tone, yeah, you get thrown out the game. And I think, listen, I don't think he had to throw LeBron out the game, but I think they're doing this more and more because of the potential of fights. That's for one. And like I said, the whole thing might be just a complete ruse, because let me also say this, because Golden State lost. And I'm thinking to myself, these two teams that keep going to the championship, for what, the last 3 years in a row? These two teams that keep meeting each other in the championship, they're probably told to slow it down. Tone it down a little bit. Can you guys just bring it down a scotch? Because if you guys keep going to the championship, nobody's going to want to go and watch their team. We're going to lose revenue. Let me just look at it again. Because, okay, goes over to him, boom, draws a foul, boom, gets thrown out. Like I said, you got to forget. For one, everybody's shocked that he got thrown out, okay? Everybody's in shock. He's like, you're out of here. It is what it is. LeBron's still standing, jaw-jacking, looking for the foul. The foul does not come. You draw the tech, LeBron. Not very smart. But let's look at this one more again. Boom. Was he fouled? Was this one of our assumingly fake plays? And I can't keep showing the video. I'll get a copyright strike. But here's, LBJ coming in. Boom. The foul comes if the defender's feet are not planted. If the defender is still moving and he runs into the offensive player, then this guy fouled then the defender fouled the offensive player. To my knowledge, I think that's how it's supposed to go. Things might have changed. I don't watch the games. You guys know me. I just like to analyze things and to let us know what we're going to be seeing in the very near future in these championship games, because this is how they set these things up. This is how they set these things up. We saw it year before last with Steph Curry when he threw his mouthpiece. Boom, drew a tech. What happened again? Got technical foul, got out. Same thing happened. It was like, okay, we're supposed to digest this tech now. You know what I'm saying? Even though it's completely unnecessary. It happened to him again this year. It's completely unnecessary, but you guys are doing it. Okay, let's look at it again. Comes in. Is this guy's feet planted? Nope. And boom, feet are planted here, here, runs into LeBron James. And misses the shot. So, was he fouled? You guys tell me. I don't think he was. But I think his reaction to it was completely blown out of proportion. Especially when you see the score and Cleveland was clearly beating Miami. Clearly. I mean, it wasn't even close. Now, the game that they won against Charlotte, I could see him going off the handle if they lost the game because of that call. I can see that 100%. I would have been heated too. Like, what? Like, no. This was a foul. Yip, yappity, yip. Even though it seemed like LeBron ran into him and he would have got the offensive foul. But nonetheless, I could see that happening. You know what I'm saying? They won 100-99 against Charlotte. All right? Charlotte, okay? They don't have the best record in the doggone system. They're like 7-12 or something like that. All right? So, no. Especially if it would have broke their winning streak and, you know, it would have been a really meaningful game. Yeah, I could see that. No. This right here, completely uncalled for. Shouldn't have never went over there and approached the ref. And he threw his ass out of the game with the quickness. You're out. So, I don't know if it's for show. Some of you guys are going to say, yes, it is for show. I'm almost going to agree. But what I'm going to also say is this is uncharacteristic. And whenever you start seeing things that are uncharacteristic, you already know that something's up. You're going to start seeing it again. And you're going to see it when it really, really counts. It's your boy Tone 202. You guys tell me what you think. God loves you.